we have to review today? Well, we have the Man of Steel, faster than a speeding bullet, the last son of Krypton, Kal-El, Clark Kent, Superman, whatever you want to call him, whatever you want to say, nothing will deter my just pure enjoyment and just how amazed I was with this movie. I was just in pure nerd mode. I enjoyed this movie so much. This might possibly be my new favourite movie of the year. It was Sinners, then it was F1, now it's Superman. I have such a massive smile. I'm talking about the movie. I've seen it twice, and I'm just, yeah. Oh, this movie, man. It's so good. A month ago, or a week ago, or whenever, a couple weeks ago, I guess. We'll go there. I was thinking, yay, we're seeing Superman. I mean, oh yay, Superman's coming out. I was like, cool. And then I did my most anticipated movie. Superman was there. I was like, it might change. And then as I was sitting in theatre, I was like, oh my god, I'm going to watch Superman. I'm right here, right now. I can't believe it's happening. Like, it was only like a year ago that it got announced. I was like, cool, it's happening. We were driving there. I'm like, watching Superman, cool. Like, I was in my bed, like, and my mum said, oh, we're watching Superman. I was like, oh, cool. But I didn't feel that excitement as we were getting to the theatre and everything, and was just saying, oh yeah, we're going to watch it. Only as soon as I got into the theatre, I was like, oh my god, I'm actually watching Superman. Which is stupid to say, because like, oh, how can you be this excited about a movie? I'm a nerd. Us nerds enjoy it. We don't have much going on in our lives. Movies are our escape. It's how we enjoy ourselves. It's our love for the pictures that keep us going, that we want to that make us happy. It's our safe place, our happy place. It just keeps us going. It's just, and this movie, man, we all have our favourite kind of genres. Obviously, mine is like the Marvels, the DCs, the superheroes, the Star Wars, and on and on, them kind of movies. This just felt perfect. The perfect amount of fantasy, action, the best storytelling you can get. I never doubted James Gunn. Never did. Especially with his work on Guardians of the Galaxy. And you can tell, he brings that Guardians of the Galaxy element, but he also brings something new. Like, I can tell, like, he's got that superhero storytelling in him. But it's like, I can tell he can change how he tells his stories. And it's just, honestly, amazing. It's super. Honestly. Okay. Now, onto the characters. Obviously, why am I blanking on his name? David Cornsweet. David Cornsweet steals the show. Honestly, couldn't have asked for a better Superman. He is born to play Superman. He's just amazing. When I was watching the movie, I was like, would he do well in Justice League movie? And I was like, yeah, he would. And then I was just thinking, because I want an Injustice storyline of where Superman is just kind of pure evil, going on a killing spree. And I think to David Cornsweet, I'm like, could he pull that off? That's if James Gunn obviously goes this route. Whether he will, I don't know. But yeah, I can't see any of them doing it Injustice. But you never know. Like, Robert Downey Jr., obviously I haven't seen him yet, but he's playing Doctor Doom. It's like, okay, I didn't really see him as a villain, but now they're playing him, and now I can kind of see it. So, obviously it's different, but it's really not either, is it? Anyway, that's hypothetical if they do that. I don't know if they will do that. Anyway, this David Cornsweet, born to play Superman, and just wow. And Nicholas Hoult, Lex. I think he's probably the best. You can say the best live performance of Lex, the best performance of Lex that we've had. Even from the guy who's played in the Reeves Superman movies. I remember them because I grew up on them movies. I love the olden movies, especially them Superman ones. I grew up on them. I had the DVDs and everything, the whole trilogy of them. I remember Superman going back in time and everything, and the car just filling up with water and Superman having to save the guy. I remember, and I grew up on their movies. Haven't watched them in a long, long time. I might need a rewatch. Probably would have been better to rewatch it going into Superman, but it is what it is. Yeah, Nicholas Hoult steals it as Superman. The opening 15 minutes of where it's metahumans have been around for 3 centuries, and then 30 decades ago, baby landed on a farm, and then 3 hours ago, I just like the 3. It was a little detail that I was like, I kind of like that. 3 minutes ago, Superman just lost his first battle to the Hammer of Bravia, and when the Hammer of Bravia won, and he went to the portal, aka Ultraman, went to the portal, and then it's just hitting that music, that scene, and then it's just zooming out of Lex, and the engineer just on the top of Lex's building, Lex Thorpe, I'm pretty sure, and it's just zooming out. I was just obsessed with that scene for some reason. I was just like, this is ripped straight out of a comic book. I was just amazed. I was nerding out. And then Mr. Terrific's in there. His action scene in the kind of army base. That was that song, very good, very good. The music was in this. I kind of expected a bit more music. Obviously, that's because of Guardians of the Galaxy. It's completely different movies, really. But I expected a bit more music. And speaking of expectation, I expected Supergirl to be in this, and she made a cameo. I was right. I didn't expect her to be Krypto's dog. I don't know why. I'm used to Krypto being Superman's dog, even though he isn't. He's Supergirl's dog. But yeah. I hope there is a similar tone like this in Supergirl. James Gunn has said it was to be a bit more dark and a bit more brutal, which I'm kind of glad about. To be honest. But I still want that to just kind of that element. It's going to be more fantasy, more sci-fi, apparently. Having Jason Momoa's Lobo in there is meant to be the villain, bounty hunter. But that's a separate video. We're not talking about that. We're staying on Superman. Guy Gardner. Every time he makes a cameo, I'm just excited to see him. Hawkgirl, very good. John Cena makes a little cameo. It's just, and he just was funny as well. Back to Guy Gardner quickly. We will see him in Peacemaker. Don't know for how much. And we will see him in the Lantern series. I'm very excited about the Lantern series with Aaron Pierre. And I can't remember who's playing Hal Stewart. I never say his name right. And hopefully they're building up to the Justice League, because they kept on saying Justice Gang. And there was a scene when he was talking to Metamorpho, and then he's like, Justice Gang, that's a really nice name. And then he's like, you're not joining it. And then he says, that's a really good name. He's like, you're in. That got a massive laugh in my theatre. But back to Guy Gardner quickly again. I hope we see him more. I don't want him to be the Green Lantern in the Justice League, not the Justice Gang. He'd be the Green Lantern in the Justice Gang, but not in the Justice League. When we get the Justice League, I think it will be Superman. We're obviously going to get Wonder Woman and Batman, because that's the... James Gunn said we're going to have the 4 pillars of the of the DC movies. And that's going to be Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman, and Supergirl. Whether Supergirl will be in the Justice League if they do that, I don't know. I kind of hope she isn't. I'd prefer in like a Teen Titans or something, or a Young Justice, not the Justice League. I want my Justice League. I want to be Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman, Green Lantern, Flash, and then like Cyborg as well, and then Martian Manhunter. I think that's the usual few. You can swap a couple, like Aquaman in there. Yes, I forgot about Aquaman actually. That you can just keep on swapping, and there's more. You can have loads. Shazam you can throw in there, and many more. Green Arrow. There's loads. I'm not gonna bother doing that. But honestly, and I think Aaron Pierre's Hal Stewart. Is it Hal Stewart? No, John Stewart. Oh, there's so many Green Lanterns. I think it's John Stewart. John. How Aaron Pierre's Green Lantern. I hope he's going to be the Green Lantern that we're going to get for our Justice League. And we will be getting a Wonder Woman movie. We are getting a Amazons series. I know that, of how they became Amazons. So that'll be how Wonder Woman's kind of backstory or her history comes together. Batman, we don't know what's happening. I still kind of hope Robert Pattinson will be our Batman. But if not, I would like Jensen Ackles to be a Batman. I would. I think that's right. Because Batman has been around for 10 years, I think they said, in Creature Commandos. Maybe a bit more. So there's that. It is coming together. It's coming together. I mean, like, it's just, we've only got one project so far. I mean, I guess you can count Peacemaker and Creature Commandos, but movies. So I think as it stands, we've definitely got 3 Justice League members. Not that their projects haven't been done yet. I think John Stewart will be in there. I really want Flash, man. I really want a good Flash movie with Reverse Flash or Zoom, because I grew up on the Flash series with Grant Gustin and on the CW. I grew up on it and I love that series, and that's why Flash is my all-time favourite comic book character. Unless they go Wally West route, I don't know, because it seems they'll probably go Wally West route, but I kind of want Barry Allen, because that's who I got raised. And when they were introducing metahumans in Superman, I was like, surely metahumans are just in Central City, Flash's area. But no, it's just the whole of DCU. But that's the Flash's fault. That's not me. I just know what I know, because that's what grew up on. Mr. Terrific. Stole the show. This movie was terrific, all because of Mr. Terrific. We need more Mr. Terrific. I wouldn't be against the idea of having him instead of Cyborg, to be fair. I think Cyborg brings different elements, but I think you could save him for Teen Titans, to be fair. I've just thought of that. You can save him for Teen Titans. The Titans, if you want to do them. So yeah, save Mr. Terrific for the Justice League and for Cyborg for the Titans. I don't know if people have already done that, and I'm more of a Marvel fan, not a DC fan, so don't get on to me for that. But yeah, there's so many different ways you can go. I'm so excited, and I'm so glad it got off for a start, and all those Snyder fans can just fuck off. Being a pain and just a pest, I hope it fails. I don't hope they fail, because then we won't get great movies like these anymore. And it's already bad enough that Marvel's already kind of Thunderbolts. So Thunderbolts was very good, and Brave New World was meh. But we need more movies like this so it can go upwards, and not downwards. And also, speaking of the DC universe, is the Blue Beetle? Apparently, that's still in the universe, but I don't know. I hope it is, because I can never say it. The kid who played Blue Beetle and also Miguel in Cobra Kai. I really want to say Joel Malfania, but it's not. It's something. I can never get it right. But apparently he's going to be in the universe, or the movie's still connected, so hopefully that can still work and he'll be in the universe. I was expecting big things, especially when I saw the trailer, and then Superman and Krypto Superman lasering those raptors. I did want Krypto to use his laser vision. I'm pretty sure he does have laser vision. Laser eyes? Laser vision? I don't know. I did want him to do that. I've lost my train of thought. Yeah, that was it. I came. How do I word it? When I was ranking my most anticipated movies, I had Superman kind of like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put this here just because just because. And then we're going in there, I see the trailers, I'm like, okay, I'm really excited about this, I can't wait. But there was still that bit of something holding me back. And I didn't feel excited about the movie till I was actually in my seat with my drink and food. I didn't feel excited. I was just like, as I was sitting there, I was just like, oh my god, I'm actually here. Oh my god, I'm actually really excited. And then it went dark. and then the Superman just like or whatever it is, the Superman theme, dun 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 dun, dun 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 dun, or whatever it is. I can never get it right. And then I was just sitting there, and I'm watching Superman. I was just at peace, but so excited in my head. It just felt right. Everything felt right in that moment. More than just watching the movie. It just felt everything while I was sitting there, who I was sitting with as well. It all just felt perfect in that moment. Whether it was just because I was watching Superman or other things happening as well, everything just felt perfect in that exact moment. And I was just so happy. I was so happy. Honestly. But yeah, that's going to do it for the video today. Honestly, I recommend watching it. I watched it 2 times. Still felt as excited as I was. Did not disappoint the second time. It just increased my happiness and excitement for it, if anything. Yeah, this movie, my new favourite movie of the year, I'm going to say. And I think it might even be one of my most favourite comic book, if not superhero movies ever, I'm going to say. I might say ever. Yeah, okay. What am I going to rate it? Could it be recency biased, saying this next thing? Possibly. I gave Sinners and F1 a 9. I can't see anything else taking the number 1 spot. Still, we have got some big movies coming out. We've got Fantastic Four, which I'm very excited for. I will say I was probably more excited for Fantastic Four than Superman, but that's because of the other Fantastic Four movies I really did like. And because it's a Marvel film, and because there's Galactus. Now this is going to sound silly, but because of the Lego superheroes games, I was always loved them. So Galactus had a big part in my childhood as well. So that's why I have a big place for that. I always go back to the Lego games with all Fantastic Four. So and Fantastic Four is up there. I'm very excited about that. Tron Ares, I cannot wait. Stay tuned for my Tron Ares trailer reaction. I haven't watched it yet. I will do it soon. Apparently it was very good. We have Avatar, Nobody. I'm blanking. There's a lot going on. There's a lot. Stranger Things. That's coming out. There's a lot coming out. There is a lot. So those are the big ones off the top of my head. But as it stands, Superman is my favourite movie of the year so far. We have some good movies, top 3 especially, with Superman, F1, Sinners. You can throw Thunderbolts up there. You can throw what else? Off the top of my head, I can't think. There's been loads. How to Train Your Dragon's pretty decent. I didn't do a review for that. I did want to, but then I didn't. Stitch as well. Lilo and Stitch, I didn't really do one either for that. I was planning on to, but then I just didn't. Which is probably not great. Anyway, yeah. Fantastic Four could take that spot. It's getting good reviews. So yeah. I might have a new favourite movie on Sunday. But this was a great movie. I'm going to rate this, I want to say 10 out of 10. I really want to say 10 out of 10. It's a perfect movie to me. Does it have its flaws with a couple of things? Second time watching it, I could notice, like, CGI. When I was watching it for the first time as well, the pacing, it was a little bit, just a couple times, like, especially the second and third act. The first act to the second act, perfect. That was perfect. The first 15 minutes ripped straight out of a comic book. The second act to third act, as I was watching, I was like, I don't know, there's just something odd about it. It felt really, especially from Superman being stuck in that pocket dimension, which I think will be the Phantom Zone eventually, I think. And I think that Superman clone will be Bizarro. Originally I was thinking like he'll be the other version of Ultraman because he got sent in that black hole, so I think it'll be another universe, but it is going to be Bizarro surely. What else? Yeah, it just felt a bit, second act to third act, it just felt a bit I don't know, it's just something didn't feel right. It just being stuck in that box. I felt it just lacked a certain 10 minutes or 30 minutes of something. I just felt it needed something in there. And maybe it's because I'm getting in my head, I'm like, it kind of felt like a Justice League movie with the Green Lantern, Hawk Girl, and Mr. Terrific. I don't know if it was that. Or, anyone remember Red Tornado? Just quick little side rant. Red Tornado, anyone remember him? Loved him. I need to rewatch some of that Justice League series. Red Tornado was amazing. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video, I think. The time was a bit, so the second and third act, but that was one or two scenes of CGI. The flying scene was amazing. The big kaiju was amazing. That was very good. Humour was on point, especially Guy Gardner. That haircut should be a crime. And, oh, you're on the team. Yeah. Guy Gardner was the comedic relief. The action scene with Mr. Terrific in the army base, very good. Yeah, just other than probably 3 nitpicks, and those are just tiny nitpicks. That's about it. I really want to give this a 10 out of 10. It's my movie of the year. If I get a new movie of the year, I'll drop that back down to a 9. But as it stands, I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. Superman, recommend, watch, 10 out of 10. My new favourite comic book movie of all time. There we go. And I'm going to leave it there. Superman, go watch it.